Hey, what's up guys? Soapss here. Welcome back to another video. Long time no see. Today we're going to be going over a special deck that I just made up for you guys today. It is a Fir Ninja and Frost Ninja deck, and it basically just makes your opponent not be able to attack, which is my favorite things to do, is not let the other person play the game. Before I get into this video, as you guys know, my game is available on Etsy. It just got restocked. We got 50 new packs ready to ship out now. I usually try to keep the shipping really quick, get it out there as fast as possible for you guys. I do all the cutting, printing, packaging, shipping all through myself, so you know it's going to be Soapss quality. Yeah, I also want to announce that for spring 2020 we are going to have a sale. It's 10% off on all of the packs that you guys buy right now. The code is going to be spring20, and it's going to give you 10% off on all of the packs that you guys get. And that's going to be available through April 19th, so go ahead and get your packs real quick so you can get that 10% off coupon. So, getting right into this deck, you're like, Soapss, what even is a Fir Ninja deck? I don't even know what a Fir Ninja is. And I'm like, well, I'm going to tell you. So, Fir Ninja is what the deck is based around. It's also based off of Frost Ninja. Calvin Hobbes really want to go on an adventure without me. So, the deck is based around Frost Ninja and Fir Ninja. Frost Ninja has a little bit of a stronger ability than Frost Ninja has a stronger ability than Fir Ninja because every single time he kills a opponent's monster, opponent just can't attack at all that turn. Where Fir Ninja, it only protects him when he kills the monster, so you got to be worried about that if you are planning to play this deck. But it's based around these two cards. Fir Ninja is a 5 elixir 370 320, a fire type, and it's sneaky. Every time this card kills a monster, this card cannot be attacked for one turn. And then Frost Ninja is similar. He's a storm, so the opposite. He's 4 300 280 and slow. Every time this card kills a monster, your opponent, I forgot I was using some of the prototype cards. His ability is slow. Every time this card kills a monster, your opponent can't attack next turn. So that's a little bit more of a wider ability. But in this deck, I'm running 2 Fir Ninjas and 2 Frost Ninjas. And also we have Poor Whale, which is going to be funny if you can actually pull this off, because the whole point of the deck is to stop your opponent from attacking. Poor Whale will come in pretty clutch, because his ability is if this card is on the field for 3 or more turns, its attack becomes 450 and its block becomes 450, which is a pretty strong 6 elixir. So I'm running 2 of those. Hopefully you can protect him long enough so that he gets up there. Next up we have Firestarter, which is going to be a support card, where his ability is Boom Boom. When this card attacks, all opponent's monsters lose 100 block, and this card is shuffled into your deck after the battle is over. So this is going to just help kill your opponent's monsters, because I believe it has a higher attack than Fir Ninja, but it'll also help if they have pretty good defense going, lowering their block by 100. And I'm running 2 of those as well. And then Bouncy Ball. This is just the most horrible thing to go up against. It's the most annoying thing ever. Danny absolutely loves it. We're going to be running 2 Bouncy Balls, and I'll just read his ability for you. When this card is attacked, roll a die. If the die roll is a 1 through 3, this card wins the battle and survives, sending the attacking monster to the discard pile. If it's a 4 through 5, this card and the attacking monster die. If it's a 5 through 6, this card is killed. So there's a 1/3 chance that the opponent's monster is going to die whenever it attacks you. So it can be very good at stalling if you're trying to get up your Fir Ninjas, or if they do attack, they're going to have to attack a Bouncy Ball. So I'm running 2 of those. And then finally we have Beetle Man for the duplicates, yeah. And he is a Force Protector, and when placed, neither player can attack for 1 turn. So again, just stalling, trying to get your elixir up, and he doesn't have bad stats for a 5 elixir. Next up, we have Imposter Camel. This is just when he's sent to the discard pile, you get to draw 2 cards. So not only can he be a pretty good 6 elixir, but it'll also help you cycle through your deck. Next up, we have Migo, which is a card that allows you to attack directly even if your opponent has monsters, but you have to pay 2 elixir per turn. So if you get up a nice wall where they can't attack, then you can use Migo and Direct Attack even if they have monsters. Then we have Mr. Enlightened, which is just a card that allows you to search your deck or hand and place a 1 through 4 elixir monster, and this will help search out things like Migo or Bouncy Ball whenever you need it. Next up we have Tombstone, which is just going to be a nice stall card. When he's killed, your opponent doesn't gain a point, so it just allows you to stay out in the field a little bit longer. And then Bill is also just going to help you get some of the cards that you need, because with his ability Growth, when placed, draw a card. Same with Flying Derpatron. When placed, draw 2 cards. They just have atrocious stats. Then we have Candl Boi. When it happens, when placed, all monsters on your field gain plus 40 attack. This will just help if you get a nice wall up and you just want to boost the stats of your cards. And also, we have a spell card called Combine, which we'll get to in a second, but sacrifice a monster on the field and add its attack to another monster on your field of the same type. So you could sacrifice Candl Boi and add 260 attack onto your Fir Ninja if you had him out on the field. And it would also gain the 40 from his ability as well, so you can get pretty boosted. Next up we have Joseph the Ghost Child, which is just the LOL card of this deck. It's just fun to use. When placed, take a random card from your opponent's hand. You can get some really good random stuff from that. And finally, we're up to the spells. So if you don't know how to make a deck in my game, it's 20 monsters and 10 spells. So it's pretty easy. You just throw in your favorite cards and you can have a lot of fun. But this is probably going to be the most influential spell of the deck, is Penguino Hat. So it costs 4 elixir and is equipped. After 2 turns of this card being equipped, the equipped monster gains 180 attack and 80 block. So this can get pretty boosted if you use it on a poor whale from the beginning, that if it stays on the field for 3 turns, it goes up to 450, 450, and then it's going to gain another 180 and 80. But it's just one of those cards that are going to help the stall factor of the deck and boost up your cards. Next up we have Storm of Derpatrons, which is discard 1 card. 2 of your opponent's monsters can't attack for 2 turns, and it costs 0 elixir. So this looks really good, but if you think about it, if they gain elixir, if they have some saved up, they could always just place a new monster and still attack you, but it's kind of a situational card that could really help you if you're trying to shut them down. Next up we have Ink Retraction, which is a 3, and you can only play this on your opponent's turn. It's just cancel 1 spell card, so maybe you get a really nice Fir Ninja setup and they kill it. You can just place Ink Retraction and stop it. Funky Sword is a 2 elixir, and it's just a boost attack, so again, equip this to one of your boss monsters. And then we have some cards that are going to help get rid of those beefy monsters that your opponent's places. If you notice in this deck, there's not a lot of 6 elixirs or upgrade monsters, which tend to be the meta when I play from the people that have played right now. Is just stocking up on those beefy monsters that are going to be able to take a lot of hits and deal out some punches. So we just have Snipper and Airstrike to get rid of these cards. Airstrike kills 2 at a time, and then Snipper just kills 1. We already talked about Combine, but this is going to be a good card if you can get that combo off that I spoke of. And then we have Air Horn. Your opponent can't attack next turn. Again, just helping out the stall factor of the deck. Disguise. Equipped monster cannot be attacked for 2 turns. Again, put that on a nice boss monster. And then finally for this deck, we have Battle Plans, which you play this card, you gain 2 elixir, and you can't attack this turn. So this helps out first turn or really early in the game when you just place it down and you can have an elixir advantage. So that's the Fir Ninja, Poor Whale, Frost Ninja deck. Haven't played with this deck. If you guys do have cards and you want to make this deck and let me know how it goes, good luck. Have fun. I hope you guys enjoy playing with it. I'm sure I'm going to go try it out against Danny or one of my friends soon. And maybe I'll leave a comment and let you know if I lost or not. But make sure you guys go and use the coupon code below, Spring20. Go into the link in the description, get your hands on some packs. We are doing some updates to the game. You could probably check some of this stuff out now. It looks a little bit different than what it has before, but look forward to that. get your hands on some cards now, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you guys for watching.